things to reciprocate. How much can I be expected to tolerate? So I started to think about the plans I made the day unpaid, and you just can't call a spade a spade. I watched the moon, let it run my mood. Can't stop thinking of you. I watch so long, nice to know you. I'll be moving on. We started off in such a nice place. We were talking the same language. I open and I'm closing. You can't stand the thought of a real beating.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. And I am planning to play some WoW. I'm not really good at WoW, by the way, guys. I'm a complete noob at the game. My friend got me into it, so I'm playing a little bit with him. He's kind of showing me the ropes. Well, it's a very complicated game. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know. We'll see if he gets on. If he doesn't, we'll just do something else. I guess while we wait. Why is this man pure evil?
I went over to my family's house for dinner a couple nights ago, and my father was raving and couldn't stop talking about a case I'd never heard of that apparently is just wrapped up. The Alex Murdaugh murder case.
Wait, is that the dude that's on... They made a documentary on Netflix? I don't know anything about it yet. I am completely, green on the subject. I don't know anything about it. So let's see what Charlie has to say.
And in fact, it extends beyond that. The entire Murdaugh family murders. This is a very high-profile case that I just hadn't heard of until my father started lecturing me on it like I had just taken a criminology course. He apparently followed every single piece of evidence that dropped. He watched every trial, everything. My dad studied the tits off of this case like he was going there to prosecute Alex Murdaugh himself. And it piqued my interest. It made me want to learn more about it. So I went to the best goddamn channel on YouTube for things like this, Legal Eagle. Legal Eagle recently made a full, beautiful breakdown going over every single piece of evidence and every single key point in the entire
Should we watch it? We'll probably watch it.
So I'm going to put a link to that in the description, but I just kind of wanted to share it with all of you because this is one of the more deep and disturbing cases I've learned about in quite a while. So I just wanted to share kind of the gist of it with all of you. But I highly recommend watching Legal Eagle's video on it if you want to learn the most about it and see how everything unfolded. You see the Murdaugh murders. So my dad just told me about that. I didn't know anything about it. And he was apparently embezzling money for a long time, a pathological liar.
Yeah, what did he do, though? I'm trying to hear what he did.
And he snapped and killed his son and wife. My dad was telling me all about it, apparently. Or, not apparently, my dad was telling me all about it. Apparently, it was a wild case, and I didn't hear shit about it. Yeah, apparently the prosecutors had a video that the son had recorded that...
Yeah, I'm probably going to watch the documentary on Netflix. That's on my to-watch list. We'll see.
That proved that Alex Murdaugh was lying about his whereabouts on the night of the murders. So I guess the story was they were killed at like the dog kennel.
Hey, that puts you as a prime suspect. Oh, you're already a prime suspect already, because you're the husband and father, so you're automatically the prime suspect. It's always like that. In homicide cases like that, someone close is always the prime suspect. But if you lie about your whereabouts, yeah, the radar just starts ticking your way.
On their property. Alex Murdaugh claimed that he wasn't there that night at the kennels, and he had like a couple alibis because they had his whole phone record. Apparently, he called a ton of people to try and get a couple alibis. And eventually, the prosecutors showed a video that his son had recorded literally minutes before he was murdered.
Are they gonna play the video?
Also got in a boat accident that killed a girl named Mallory Beach, and also was the only witness to his housekeeper dying, and he embezzled her life insurance. Oh, what the fuck?
Close. Los Angeles area double murder expert O.J. Simpson predicted that the Alec Murdaugh jury would acquit the Low Country lawyer of double murder. It turns out that Simpson's powers of prognostication don't really work for murders he wasn't directly involved in.
It wouldn't surprise me in the least if this guy beats this case.
So before I explain...
It's crazy. It is crazy. We have O.J. Simpson on Twitter dropping reaction videos. Giving his opinion on how another murderer...
And that... What? Oh, man, a murderer reacting to another murderer. Interesting.
Could potentially beat their case. That blows my mind.
Yeah, that's insane.
Randolph Murdaugh Sr. was elected solicitor in 1920 and served until he was killed by a freight train in 1940.
Dang.
Sounds like a murder. That sounds like an actual old Western murder where they tied him to the train tracks. Don't know the situation. It literally just sounds like he was murdered.
Now, some people suspected that the freight train...
Yeah, I was about to say suicide.
No one could figure out why Randolph's car stalled on the tracks. But Murdaugh Sr. was succeeded by his son, Randolph Murdaugh Jr., known as Buster, who held the position for 46 years,
cool
from
nickname.
1942. On two separate occasions, 20 years apart, he told jurors that if they didn't impose the death penalty on a criminal defendant, he would use his power as solicitor to release other rapists into the community. Yes, you heard that right.
What?
Imagine the worst thing a prosecutor could say in court, but I'm sure prosecutors have.
And he got to keep the position? He would make these threats like, okay, if he doesn't get the death penalty, 5 rapists will go into Gotham. He sounds like the Joker. What? Elected official, so he just campaigns and pays off the right people. Yeah, but I'm sure there's still systems in place where if you're threatening to release rapists out of like a grudge, you can get fired. Like you can get like taken out.
100%.
Like you lose your position, I would think. Because it was the 70s. It's not like rape was cool in the 70s either. I'm sure people weren't like...
rape was never cool.
Like rallying behind him like, yeah, that's fucking Buster right there. That's how Buster plays. Get the death penalty. Or 50 rapists. Buster, release 50 rapists into the neighborhood. The guy really had rapists in the queue to join the server. Oh, you're talking about Buster still, yeah. I'm just going to take a guess that the other Murdaughs didn't use the same tactic.
Alex Murdaugh, the now convicted murderer, is Randolph III's son.
All of this information is to show you that the entire Murdaugh line is fucking evil, basically. Now that you're brought up to speed on where Alex Murdaugh comes from, let's talk about his kids, because his kids are no saints. Legal Eagle goes into more detail surrounding some of these cases, but I just like to give you a quick breakdown. If you want more information, obviously watch his video on it.
Bad, huh?
But one of Alex's sons, Buster, who is named after, of course, Buster Murdaugh, who came before him, is actually a person of interest in a 2015 death. A young man named Stephen Smith was found dumped on a Hampton County road. There wasn't a whole lot of indicators to suggest that this was a vehicle crash, and in fact was even ruled a homicide by a couple of people, most notably the county coroner. And interestingly, Buster Murdaugh is mentioned dozens of times in the investigation. Also, Alex Murdaugh and his brother Randy visited the crime scene, passing through the crime scene tape, and there were...
Why does this sound like a a movie. It's getting really juicy right now. That is.
Rumors that Buster Murdaugh and Stephen Smith were in some kind of relationship, and this case actually just got reopened after the entire Alex Murdaugh investigation. So that's all a bit peculiar. That doesn't seem good. Something smells very fishy over there with Buster Murdaugh, and he's not the only one. In fact, Alex Murdaugh's other son, Paul. In 2019, Paul and his friends were partying on a boat. At one point, his friends say Paul and his girlfriend got in an argument where Paul assaulted her, and then eventually the night culminated with the boat crashing, everyone surviving except one person, Mallory Beach. Paul was blamed for the death because he was fucking driving the boat.
He was there.
He received two charges, one, boating under the influence causing great bodily harm, and one, boating under the influence causing death. So as you can see, the Murdaugh family is known for more than just financial crimes. There's a lot of death linked to the family.
A lot of deaths.
And there's still more. There's still one that I haven't even talked about, one that happened before Alex Murdaugh killed his son and wife. In 2018, their housekeeper, Gloria Satterfield, allegedly tripped over one of their dogs and fell down the stairs and died at their hunting lodge. Alex...
What?
Murdaugh then instructed Gloria Satterfield's sons to
They hide the
sue
body?
him
Did they hide the
for
body or something?
insurance
What's
money.
going on?
However, he neglected to inform them that he had already collected on 2 settlements and basically robbed them of about $4.3 million from the insurance here. The man is just pure evil, just a shriveled, pruny, fucking ghost-looking motherfucker whose entire bloodline seems cursed and is nothing but bad news. It is disgusting.
His lawyer said he planned to sue Alex and Maggie personally because they allegedly kept a beer refrigerator at the hunting lodge and underage kids were free to drink up. Given the scale of Alex's financial crimes, discovery of his assets would have revealed years of Murdaugh's criminality. Later that same night, Alex allegedly found Paul and Maggie dead outside the kennels at the Murdaugh's sprawling hunting estate.
I'm really trying to break this down into the most concise form possible just to convey like the general story of the situation, but again, I can't recommend checking out Legal Eagle's full video on it for the absolute best breakdown. In a nutshell, years and years and millions upon millions of dollars of stolen money and financial crimes were about to be brought to light, all of which Alex Murdaugh was panicked about. So the main theory behind his motive for killing Paul and his wife Maggie is he needed some way of buying time to weasel his way out of this situation. I shit you not. The murder of his son Paul and wife Maggie, right now the leading theory is he did it for sympathy, to portray himself as a victim, and to basically just buy himself some extra time to get out of the situation because all of these financial crimes that have built up over years were about to be fucking blasted publicly. All of it was going to come to light. So that was his plan. Now, Paul was murdered before he ever stood trial for the death of Mallory Beach. But I'm getting a little ahead of the story because there was one other baffling situation that occurred involving a hired hitman that Alex himself hired to shoot and kill him.
Oh my
so
God.
his other son could get his insurance money.
So Alex...
So, all right, let me see if I got this straight. So he hired a hitman to kill him so his family member, what was his brother, can get the money. Did I hear that right?
Hired to shoot and kill him so his other son could get
his
his
son,
insurance money.
So Alex admitted to stealing from Chris and blamed his behavior on an opioid addiction. And then hours later, that same day after that conversation with Chris, Alex was shot in the head. Yes. Seriously.
What the hell?
Fetch Netflix series
Yeah,
yet?
so there's the Netflix. We're definitely gonna watch this now.
So now we're at the part that I know. Everything that preceded this, fucking wild.
Yeah, mind blown.
No clue. But now we're getting into the part that my dad was talking about, and now
All right,
I'm
let's
kind of
hear this
in the
part.
know on where all this goes. Chat just educated me about this, so I have the spoilers here. But I guess I won't drop the spoilers.
Don't spoiler
but
yet. Don't do it.
see
Don't
now
do it.
What has happened and how things have got to this point.
Yes, but I mean, I'm okay.
Alex later admitted that he hired his cousin Eddie to shoot him.
Yep.
So Alex's remaining son Buster could
get the
collect
life
on a
insurance.
$10 million life insurance policy. But apparently cousin Eddie wasn't up to the job because the gunshot
picture,
wound was just
National
a glaze
Lampoon.
that temporarily blinded Alex. Eddie would also turn out to be
What
Alex's
the fuck?
oxycodone dealer.
What?
Alex admitted that
What
he
the-
stole from
His-
his law partners and clients to fund his
His
addiction.
own family member, huh?
According to
Hold on, then my dad's calling me about the Murdoch shit that I just sent him with this. Hold on. Yeah, well, did you even know about all of the Murdoch shit with his family? Like how his son is most likely responsible for deaths as well?
Yes.
You
And his son, like, was in the boat accident.
yeah, the boat.
The whole deal. I mean, yeah, I know all the background of the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then how he tried to set up like his own.
Yeah, I just got to that point. Cousin Eddie to like a hitman to shoot him for the life insurance policy for Buster.
Yeah, and then they fucked that whole thing up.
Okay, I didn't know if you knew any of that because you didn't mention it. That shit's crazy.
Well, see, that's why I haven't been playing any games. I got so into this shit. I'm like, I can't stop. It's like, see, that's why I said this is 10 times better than the goddamn O.J. Simpson.
Yeah, no, this is absolutely wild. I had no idea it was like so deep reaching.
I know. See, that's what I'm telling you. So you think it's pretty cool, right?
Well, cool is like probably a weird word to use for it, but like it's fascinating. Like it feels like it's some kind of crazy movie. Yeah, he's really into the whole Murdoch shit. We got like encyclopedic knowledge on this whole thing apparently. He didn't even mention the family stuff, so I thought that'd be news to him. Yeah, no, this whole family's rotten. Although I haven't heard anything about the mother, so maybe she didn't do anything terrible. I have no idea.
for violent schemes.
Real quick though, was his plan actually to die? Like,
I think it was.
did
Just
Alex
based on the
Murdaugh
story.
hire cousin Eddie,
To kill him, yeah.
Paul McGee, red-blooded patriot, fucking wild maniac, to come shoot him and kill him? That's wild. So his plan was actually to die. He said, "Come shoot me in the head," and then he survived. He's like, "Damn it, time to change plan."
Plan B.
Wow. Hey, a lot of things can be said about Alex.
So actually, believe it or not, it's rare, but that actually does happen when you have a like an expensive life insurance and someone's in debt. They try to find a way to make sure that their family's taken care of. No, it's actually happened. I forgot who it was where someone died, right? And then the insurance company really like tried to dive really deep into it to see if there was any foul play. And it turns out there was some type of foul play and the family didn't get any money. So they have to be pretty sneaky about that. But that's the thing. If he would have succeeded, they would have found out it was his cousin that killed him. So I think when they did all that research, if that would actually happen, he wouldn't have gotten that life insurance because they probably would have found out that it was just a planned murder. So they could get the insurance money.
Murdoch, but God damn it, he gave it 110%. This man was ready to literally kill himself so that way his son could still have some fucking cheated funds. $10 million life insurance policy.
The drug dealer. The trial's biggest bombshell was an unsent Snapchat
Yes,
video
this is the one that my
recovered from
dad was
Paul's
talking
phone.
about.
Alex told police he had last seen his son and wife 90 minutes before he found their bodies. Several witnesses testified that they could hear Alex's voice in the background of the video. Did the Snapchat video influence Alex's decision to testify on his own behalf? Almost certainly yes. The very first
Well,
thing-
yeah, and I think that is very clearly his voice in the Snapchat video. very clearly.
Alex did on the witness stand was fess up that he lied about being at the kennels. Alex admitted it was his voice on the video.
Were you in fact at the kennels at 8:44 p.m. on the night?
So this is Alex.
I was.
Did you?
So then he absolutely just admits to a lie right there. I do want to point out, this man's got some wild hair coloration here. This looks like a weird slider in a Dark Souls creator. He looks like a French fry with like some cheese sauce on the top. That shit is going hard.
You lied to Sled Agent Owen and Deputy Laura Rutland on the night of June 7th.
I did lie to them. And I'm so sorry that I did.
Other than lying to them about
Then people are gonna be thinking, why'd you lie? Why did you say you weren't at the kennels? What reason do you have to lie about that, sir?
going to the kennel, I was very
Holy
cooperative
shit.
in every aspect of this investigation. When Alex's brother Randy overheard Alex trying to bribe a nurse to let him use her phone, he thought it was suspicious. And brother Randy called the police, and the story began to unravel.
Oh, Jesus
Say,
Christ.
Sled sketch artist and spent
Man, this guy just straight up looks evil. He looks actually soulless. Those are some hollow, empty devil eyes.
Yeah, those
right
eyes
there.
are
100%. Sometimes
pretty dark.
people just look the part.
But in an earlier interview with investigators, Alex had actually implicated his groundskeeper. He also told the jury that someone angry about the death of Mallory Beach committed the murders. These inconsistencies undermined Alex's credibility. Then there's the mess with Alex's financial crimes. The prosecution argued that Alex's financial crimes couldn't be separated from the murders because exposure of his vast financial crimes was
it
one of the
speaks
motives
to his
for killing
characters.
Maggie and Paul.
Well, not only that, I imagine that also helps to demonstrate, make a character profile, right? I don't know if that is actually something that's usable in court, but doesn't that also serve to poke holes in the credibility since all of these financial crimes hinged on a bunch of lies and embezzlement and all of that? Or is that not allowed?
Every single one of these, you had to sit down and look someone in the eye and convince them that you were on their side when you were not.
Wow, that's hardball.
do you remember it, even one of them?
If you ask me questions, but I can't remember sitting down with Dion.
Alex's response? What I admit is I misled them. I did wrong, and that I stole their money. What Prosecutor Waters was getting at was this. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, Alex Murdaugh is sitting there and looking at you
And lying.
you of something, but you shouldn't believe him. Just look at how he lied in the past.
That's
Moreover,
strong
Alex
as
testified
fuck.
That all of his financial bad deeds were caused by his drug habit, which was costing him as much as $60,000
What?
a week. As for the weapons,
Damn.
prosecutors said casings for bullets from a .300 blackout rifle were found near Maggie's body, and the Murdaughs owned a rifle.
Dang, he must. I got the same. I got a gun that takes the same bullets too. Yeah. That gun is deadly, man. It can cause some damage. 300 blackout.
Chambered in .300 blackout, and the weapon is now missing. Alex also couldn't account for the clothing he was wearing on the day of the murders. His clothes had never been found. His mother's caregiver.
He burned them. He burned them.
After the murders, Alex tried to remind her about what he was wearing.
I guess it's easy in hindsight, but I feel like even if I was in the court as this was unfolding, the second it came to that point, both of those in conjunction, I'd be like, well, he fucking
I'm
did
fucked.
it.
That's
Oh,
what
kind of
Alex is saying.
coincidence is that? Oh, so they were killed with 300 blackout rounds. Oh, you have a weapon with 300 blackout. That's a weird coincidence.
And it's
Can you
missing.
bring it in so we can just make sure like everything's, all good.
Oh, and it's missing.
Oh, it's missing. Well, what happened to it? Oh, you don't know. Oh. Okay, well, what about your clothes? Can we, like the clothes you were wearing on that night, maybe they picked up some forensic evidence from the real killers. Oh, you lost your clothes. Are you telling me a burglar came in the middle of the night while you were sleeping and took the fucking clothes off your back? Even your dirty goddamn undies, he took them? Oh.
Well, that's not a
What the
coincidence.
fuck? This is outrageous.
The speed of the jury's
Yeah, I don't
verdict,
know
3 hours of
what more you
deliberation
need.
Oh, nice.
for a trial lasting a month and a half.
That's a gold split.
Speaks volumes.
Yeah.
The day after the verdict was read, Alex Murdaugh was sentenced to 2 consecutive life sentences for murdering his wife and son.
Yeah, that was wild. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be watching that. All right, we're gonna check to see if my audio's still working good. Hold on, guys.
Jess wanted to start a business.
Jess, you need to sell those.
And then this happened.
Oh my gosh, I just made my first sale!
I want to start by personally thanking everyone who has stuck with me and my videos throughout the years. From the old school wavy viewers to the meme history fans to the more recent true crime junkies that we've got around here, I appreciate all of you guys for rocking with me on this tumultuous surfing of the web. Today's upload is special in that it's not only a celebration of the Wavy Web Surf channel recently passing 1 million subscribers, it also serves as a bit of a Christmas present for you guys at home.
Yo, that really be scaring me though. Let's look at Wavy Web Surf. Let's see what he has going on. Let's see what good stuff he has cooking. We watched a bunch of these already. Playing
like,
Roblox.
Getting the picture is like, nah, I ain't gonna lie.
Gang.
But I actually should take that shit serious, chat. Yo, I actually should take that shit.
This one was wild. Bob the Builder. Let's see. Let's look at something we haven't seen yet. KFC fried a rat? What? Oh, man. Let's watch that.
Look, a fried mouse. Nah, I'm just playing. It's just chicken. So it's no secret that the internet loves a good fast food horror story. Cases where something utterly disgusting.
Yeah, like the Wendy's finger in the chili
winds up in a poor
big
schmuck's
one.
meal.
Or the foot lettuce.
Maybe he bites into a maggot
What is that,
infested
maggots?
burger patty,
Oh.
or perhaps gets a burger with a lubricated piece of latex in it, if you know what I'm saying.
You got a condom?
One of the most
That's
infamous and
nasty.
well-known freaky fast food incidents occurred back in 2015 when a man took to Facebook and shared his grotesque experience with one of Colonel Sanders' creations. And what was his claim? KFC had
Had a
served
rat?
him a deep-fried rat.
Oh
The
my
Kentucky
gosh.
Banded silhouette indeed resembled a rodent, and the image quickly spread around.
Yo, that does look like a rodent. I'm not even gonna cap. Oh my god. Did he at least like cut it open and check to see if it was an actual rat?
Social media sparking a panic amongst KFC enthusiasts.
Oh my god.
The situation quickly evolved into one of the most hotly discussed fast food controversies in history. And if you were around on social media at the time, you most likely remember this weird looking.
Well, at least the rat's fried,
while
right?
Convincing at face value, when one peels back the crispy breading of this deep fried drama, one begins to get a whiff of some foul play. This is the story of the KFC fried rat incident. The story begins on June 10th of 2015 when a customer makes his way to his local Compton, California KFC restaurant. In respect to privacy here, I'll be redacting the man's name, and for the purpose of the video, we'll just be calling this guy D. So D hits up this KFC and orders him a 3-piece tenders box and makes his way home, likely eager to dig into his finger-licking chicken. However, according to D, there was nothing finger-licking about this meal. Rather, it was almost vomit-inducing. He shares his experience with this disgusting thing that he witnessed the next day on Facebook.
Oh my gosh, man.
Don't eat fast food. I went to KFC yesterday and bought a 3-piece chicken tender. As I bit into it, I noticed it was very hard and rubbery, which made me look at it. As I looked down, I noticed that it was in the
What? Did the guy just eat it blind? Was he in just pure darkness when he took a bite out of it? First thing I'm doing is I'm looking at the chicken tender first, right? Like, you don't just close your eyes and eat, right? Am I tripping on that? Chad, am I tripping? Like, you're gonna look at it, and if it doesn't look like a normal chicken tender, you're gonna investigate it before you actually take a bite into it, right? Or is that just me? Yeah, it's normal to look at your food when you eat it, right? Or I should say right before you eat it.
Shape of a rat with a tail. It sent deep chills throughout my whole body. I've been feeling weird ever since. I bought this in Compton, California on Wilmington and 120th. I've never seen chicken like this before. It's sick. Jesus Christ, bro. That's fucking crazy. Now, you would be kidding yourself if you said that this fried critter didn't at least somewhat resemble a rodent. I mean, what the hell is that, like, tail appendage looking thing? This thing is certainly a creepy.
Yeah, I don't think it's a rat,
and
though.
I think it goes without saying that the consequences for a restaurant allowing a huge rat to get into a deep fryer and then
you're in
into the hands
trouble.
of a customer, those are most certainly serious consequences. If this really was a rat, KFC would not only have a damaging PR disaster on their hands, they would potentially have a painful legal problem as well. D's experience with the alleged KFC fried rat quickly began going viral on Facebook and other social media sites. D would upload additional photos of the rat as interest grew, and he even uploaded a video showcasing the bizarre tender.
Just get a knife and open it up and see what it is. It's not that hard. If it was a legit rat, it will still have the guts and stuff in there. And even its bones. Like was he just doing it for clout? This had to have been for clout.
The video really sells it for me. This is like a thick-ass Ratatouille mouse battered.
Yeah, that is a beefy rat.
Poor Remy. They got Remy. Remy tripped and fell in the deep fryer. And with these photos and the videos circulating, it would soon become clear that the general public believed D in his story and were avoiding KFC for the time being. What's that? Fried rat? Bro, I will never go to KFC. After watching your picture, I have decided. The sad thing is, it really looked like chicken. Had he not been paying attention or the tail wasn't there, he would have probably thought it was that, SMH. As the fried rat story was going viral on social media, D would actually post an additional update that would add even more fuel to this social media firestorm. He claimed that he went to the Compton KFC that he got the tender from, and the manager confirmed that the thing he had was a rat. Went back to
Yeah. I think he's adding a little bit of flavor into that. There's no possible way. First of all, I highly doubt the manager will even admit to it. That's number one. Number two, if that even happened, there would have been lawsuits already. There would have been lawsuits. Like within the first 48 hours, he wouldn't even be talking anymore. He'll be at a lawsuit getting millions of dollars. So I think he just add a little bit of flavor to it, just to make it more enticing for people to keep looking into it to build up his clout. But I personally, I could be wrong. I never heard of this, but I think it's not a rat. I'm just saying.
KFC yesterday and spoke to the manager.
No, they're gonna test it. They have to test it.
And apologized. It's time for a lawyer. Be safe. Don't eat fast food. Yeah, and this anecdote really made the situation worse for KFC because it appeared as if there was some sort of authority figure at KFC co-signing the claim. Things really started getting out of hand here, and after about a week since D's post, the independent and mainstream media outlets started picking up on this story and spread it across the nation to even more people. It was fried rat mania in the US.
Oh my, it's everywhere.
A fast food chain is taking a licking for its finger-licking good chicken shaped like a rat.
But KFC, they've come out swinging. They're denying that this has actually become a PR debacle for them, this denial. One problem, KFC, the photos just don't lie in this case.
He's apparently keeping the piece of chicken or rat or whatever it is in case he wants to press charges against KFC.
But in the case of the supposed rat, the unanswered question, what's lurking under the breading?
D would even make an appearance on the Randy Economy radio show where he details his encounter eating the meal.
Picture that. Picture them going through all this trouble, all this media about the whole fried rat, and it just to be chicken. Just wasting everybody's time.
It was very nasty. I spit it out. I looked down at my hand and I realized that it was in the shape of a rat with a tail and everything in it. Very hard and rubbery. The manager actually freaked out to confirm that it was a rat. She apologized for it. They actually just offered me a free meal. Nauseous, woozy, I can't eat.
So it was one of the biggest...
Wait, offer you a free... Who's going to accept that, though? Right? If you see, for example, a roach on your food crawling around and you take it to the waiter and say, hey, look, there's a fucking live roach crawling around my food. And they're just going to apologize and be like, you know what? Let's just give you another plate. What? Who will want another plate after that?
Stories in the United States by this point, and I'm sure D loved the publicity, but this publicity had a double-edged effect to it, in the sense that, well, now...
We're reinventing our network.
With smarter, more efficient routes, so you can deliver more value to your customers.
Fast, reliable, perfectly orchestrated. The United States Postal Service.
Core Power helps you recover and build lean muscle, fueled by 26 grams of high-quality protein to give your body what it needs when it needs it. Core Power.
Now there's thousands of skeptics looking into this shit. It's important to note that in the time that D's story was going viral, KFC had made public statements directed at his claims of a fried rat, and KFC was suggesting from the start that the whole incident was some sort of misunderstanding or a possible hoax. KFC takes customer claims very seriously, and we are continuing to investigate this matter. Our chicken tenders often vary in size and shape, and we currently have no evidence to support this claim. We are aggressively trying to reach Mr. and we request that he return to the restaurant with the product for testing, or call us at 1-800.
First of all, here's the thing. Let me blow this up. Number one is, I am not going to give it to KFC for KFC to do their own testing. I'm going to take it to a testing center, pay the money, and then bring the results back. No, because I feel like if KFC, think about it. If KFC takes the chicken, right, and they bring it into the lab for testing. First of all, they're probably not even going to use that chicken. They're probably going to use a different chicken because they just don't want to know. And even if by weird chance they do bring in that chicken and it turns out that it's a rat, they're not gonna disclose that. They're just going to say it's just a regular piece of chicken. So I don't even know why they even suggested for this guy to give it to them, because he's not going to do that.
800 call KFC. Apparently KFC had been trying to reach out to D in order to resolve this problem, even offering to test this alleged rat in an independent lab to confirm if it was rat meat via DNA testing. But D wasn't responding or cooperating with KFC. KFC has made various attempts to contact this customer, but he is refusing to talk to us directly or through an attorney. Our chicken tenders often vary in size and shape, and we currently have no evidence to support this allegation. We have extended the opportunity to have an independent lab evaluate the product at our own expense, but the customer refuses to provide the product in question. You would think that if one felt like they were really served a rat by KFC, that they would be bending over backwards to get this DNA test done if, they could prove it for real and maybe get some kind of legal payout in court. But strangely, that wasn't happening. Anyways, when it was revealed that D wasn't cooperating with what appeared to be an obvious slam dunk win or way to get paid out of this situation, people really started to look into him and become skeptical about his original claim. For example, in D's original post, he claims, quote, "As I bit into it, I noticed it was very hard and rubbery, which made me look at it." And recall in the radio interview, he describes taking a bite of the tender and tasting it and spitting it out.
Very hard and rubbery. It was very nasty. I spit it out.
And also recall that in one of the tender photos, you can clearly
That looks
see
like
what
chicken.
appears to be a bite taken out of the tender. Now, with these three things in mind, let's also remind ourselves of the fact that D took photos and a video of the tender in what appears to be its whole and unbitten state. To me, this suggests that D noticed the unusual shape of the tender prior to taking a bite instead of after, like he claims in his original Facebook post. I mean, why would you take your phone out and record the tender if you didn't think there was something unusual about it from the get-go? What, is this guy in the habit of recording every KFC meal he eats? The only person that does that is Review Bruh.
All right, here's an up-close and personal review.
And continuing with this line of logic, if D noticed the strange rat-like appearance,
Yeah, he wouldn't take another bite to
on
it.
opening the box and was concerned enough to record it, why wouldn't he just break off a piece of the tender to inspect
See,
it rather
and that's
than
what I was
just
saying.
plunging it in his mouth and taking a bite? Seems weird to bite into something that you have a suspicion might be a disgusting rat. It's like if I clearly see a bunch of maggots writhing around on my burger patty, I'm not gonna take a bite of it just to prove my suspicions. Yeah, I think I'm trusting my eyes on that one and letting the taste buds sit on the sidelines. There's no way to know what the hell was going through this guy's head, but there's just a lot of weird inconsistencies with his story. He seemed kinda sus. Other criticisms from skeptics pointed out the coloring and the texture of this alleged rat meat. You can see in the photos that it's white meat, and rat meat would not only be darker in color, it would have bones in it still. Because, if a rat
It's a
from the
live rat,
kitchen
exactly.
fell into the fryer, he's still gonna have those inside of him. Unless this was some kind of undiscovered rare boneless rat species that's just kind of found its way into the fryer. And what was D's response to the criticisms from the skeptics? Honestly, it doesn't matter what others think. I know what I bit into, and what it looks like, never in life have seen a chicken strip with a long tail. Yep. Still sticking with that story. So the tides were definitely turning here, and the public was starting to believe that this KFC fried
It's a
rat was
hoax.
just another hoax perpetrated by some guy who was either looking for a legal payout or just attention. And not only was the public becoming more skeptical, KFC was getting more aggressive in their statements towards D and his claims. They reiterated that D...
Yeah, no, KFC has to get, aggressive with it. Because you got to think, when this leaked out, when it first leaked out, KFC was probably losing, I don't know, we'll say maybe 100 or 200K. That's just my guess, a day, right? Because no one's going to want to eat at KFC by hearing news like that. So, of course, what they want to do is they want to test it. They want to get the facts straight, and they want to prove that that is chicken, right? Because it's screwing up their PR. So they got to get that information out so they could debunk everything and clear everything out. Just clear the air. No, restaurants will lose a lot of money daily when things like this aren't resolved.
He continued to refuse to get the DNA test and that the tender was indeed chicken. Here is the true story. Hand-breaded white meat chicken. A customer has made a serious claim against KFC in the United States and refuses to cooperate in the investigation. The images the customer originally posted do not include this second angle because it clearly shows it's a piece of hand-breaded white meat chicken. Based on this and the fact that he refuses to allow anyone to see the product, KFC US is left to believe that he intended to deceive the public with this hoax and are considering all options. Thank you to all of our fans for standing by the taste they can trust. And when KFC says something like we're considering all options, I think you can read between the lines here and come to the conclusion that, well, maybe KFC was going to be pulling a reverse Uno card here on
It's a
D
sue
and
them.
be the ones doing the suing.
Yeah.
I mean, from their perspective, this guy was just recklessly defaming them. With pressure from KFC in this...
Yeah, think about it. If a hoax that someone starts is costing you hundreds of thousands of dollars a day, right? And they're not cooperating, you're going to want your money back easily.
Skeptics mounting against
Easily.
D, it was being reported that he had finally hired an attorney looking to find a way out of the hole that he had dug himself into. This attorney would advise D to make the one decision that he had thus far refused to make. That decision being
Take it to the lab.
this alleged fried rat specimen out of his freezer and send it out for the independent DNA test. D had long been reluctant to do this, but with legal counsel urging him, coupled with the menacing statements from KFC, he finally decided to bite the bullet and send the tender off to this.
Yeah, he had no
independent
choice but
lab
to.
for the DNA analysis.
And it was chicken.
Weeks would pass with no word on the testing. KFC enthusiasts worldwide were on the edge of their seats. It would only be a matter of time until the world knew if KFC was serving rodents to their customers. And eventually, the results would come. Finally, in late June, an update would surface. The test was completed, and the media got their hands on the results. DNA tests revealed that the fried meat was 0% rat and 100% white meat chicken.
Yeah, like, I knew that right when they first talked about it.
Damn straight. D's fried rat claim had been proven false. The scientific evidence was irrefutable, and this case was closed shut. D had indeed taken everyone for a
No, I still would have. If I was KFC, I'm still trying to sue this man.
ride. It was just a weird-ass looking piece of chicken, and that tail-like appendage thing, well, it was probably just a piece of chicken skin.
Well, relax, everyone. KFC says it wasn't a fried rat. After being tested in an independent lab, KFC
it looks
says
like
turned
chicken
out to
right
be
here.
all white chicken, as they suspected all along. KFC now says the right thing for him to do is apologize and to cease from making false statements about the KFC brand. We tried to reach out to him, but so far, no response.
Now, since it was proven that the KFC fried rat was essentially a hoax, you would imagine that KFC would swiftly turn around and sue D for defaming their brand. But from what I can tell, D was never actually sued for this incident or never really faced any kind of serious
I'm actually
punishment.
surprised by that.
All that really happened was that he removed everything pertaining to the KFC fried rat from his social media accounts, basically wiping any kind of allegation against KFC off the internet, at least from him. He sort of just fell into obscurity and lived out his life as a private citizen. The thing with D is, I would like to...
Have you considered going solar in Texas but afraid of the huge price tag attached? Most people don't know this, but almost 100%
to give this guy the benefit of the doubt and say that he was just some jackass that actually felt like he was wronged and actually felt like he was served the real rat. But with all the weird inconsistencies with this guy's stories and his public statements signaling his intents to turn this into a legal battle early on, I think he was just looking for a come up here and was willing to deceptively lead people on.
Come up by any means.
But that's just my opinion. We'll never really know this guy's true intention because Lord knows he is not replying to anybody inquiring for an interview, trust me. As for KFC, they seem to have taken this incident in stride over the years, even making a commercial that like subtly dunks on D and his claims, referencing this fried rat.
Let's see the commercial.
situation.
How would that even
Oh
happen? Like,
wow.
Fried rats. Nah.
It's got to be deep fat fried, so surely a cook's gonna recognise a rat from a chicken.
Got him! Got him!
But for those of you out there that remember this Kentucky Fried controversy and maybe you thought that this rat thing was actually real, rest assured it was a hoax and they never served up a rodent to a customer. This story is yet another bullshit hoax in the long list of bullshit fast food horror stories. If you guys want to watch another video about a fast food horror...
This one, I remember this one. This right here just took the world by storm. Like a finger in chili. And the crazy thing was, it was actually a person's finger. It actually was. That was for sure. That was truth. But the problem was the lady actually planted the finger in the chili to make it seem like she got it from Wendy's. It was wild. That was wild.
Story, check out my video about the Wendy's chili finger. This was a ridiculous situation that actually resulted in jail time for multiple parties. Check it out. Make sure you slap like, ring that notification bell, and leave a comment below letting me know who or what you want me to.
Yeah, guys, so this is Wavy Web Surf. Check him out. He makes some good videos. No, but I knew that wasn't a real rat. I mean, you could tell. Like, one, you could have told by the story the guy gave. That's number one. Number two is the picture. You could tell. Granted, it did look like a silhouette of the rat, but when he took a bite into it, you could tell that wasn't a rat, because you would see like the skulls, the skeletons, and things like that, right? And just his story didn't really add up. I'll be right back, guys. I'm about to make me some yogurt. Yo, I want to learn Japanese. How'd this person learn in 3 months? Did she go to Japan? Oh, this is Aki Dearest. Oh, man. Yo, I used to watch her, like, a lot. Like, she talks about, like, manga, like, anime and stuff. I used to watch her, like, years ago. I don't think we're subscribed to her. If we're not, we're going to be.
Got a technical background? Looking to go remote and get paid more? Become a software engineer in 10 months with Practicum.
Go teach me.
Myself to learn Japanese as much as I can, whether that is making friends that speak Japanese or consuming Japanese media. You know, it even came to a point where I was like, you know what, I'm learning all this Japanese, but I find myself.
Hey, I don't think it's really fair because I think she actually lives in Japan. So if she lives in Japan, then yeah, it's gonna be easier for her to learn Japanese compared to if she was living somewhere else, because she's completely immersed in Japanese. If you're immersed in the language you're trying to learn, it's literally like sink or swim.
Saying every day, oh, 大丈夫です。袋大丈夫です。あ、ファンマリソックスがありますか？それから私はもっと日本語を話したいです。それから私は横浜デザイン学院に入学しました。I came out with this video recently that I was actually a student at Japanese school for 90 days at Yokohama Design College, and it was an amazing experience. If you guys want to see what it's like going to school in Japan, feel free to go check that out. But if you did see it, in the middle of that video I mentioned that I have a lot of different methods outside of school that I use to learn Japanese, but I literally have so many that it's going to be its own video. This is just what I use, and this video isn't sponsored, so any books, any apps that I share in here is from personal experience. So without further ado, I'm going to get right into it with the books. So if you guys have ever taken a language course,
guys, she can't just say what she's about to promote that she's not affiliated with. She has to disclose that, guys. It's not like she's lying about it. If she's lying about a promotion of what she's recommending, she gets in trouble. You just can't do that. So she's actually being honest, guys, and telling us what she actually used. It's not a promotion. She literally just stated it's not a promotion. You get sued for things like that if you're lying, because you're being deceitful.
In Japan, you have probably stumbled across one, if not both of these textbooks, Mina no Nihongo and Kanji Look and Learn. I'm gonna break this down for you. These were my two best friends at the school my whole term. So I'm gonna dive into this book, Mina no Nihongo. This is completely in Japanese. There is no English in it whatsoever. I would highly recommend, from one language learner to the other, try to learn hiragana and katakana. If you nail that down, your life will be so much easier. Also, learning basic sentence structures ahead of time will be really good. Mina no Nihongo is good when I feel that you're ready to throw yourself into a full Japanese situation. This is also perfect for, I guess, the environment that I was in, which was a full Japanese school with no English.
See, I told you.
Japanese speaking teacher. The next book, Kanji Look and Learn. Again, I can't stress this enough. Learning hiragana and katakana ahead of time is going to save you a lot of stress, because kanji will be the enemy and best friend of your entire life learning Japanese. And Kanji Look and Learn has 512 kanji with illustrations. This is really good, trying to help you remember a lot of kanji.
Damn, 500?
Kanji. It starts off really basic from 1 to 10, then it goes into the days of the week, and then a lot of other basic kanji that eventually just build up a little bit more complex as you go along. Take this book as like kind of a kickoff into kanji. So these next books I'm going to show you, I personally used while I was self-teaching myself, but a lot of universities and colleges use this one, and it's called Genki. In fact, I have this edition and I have the second edition. This is really good if you speak English and if you really need a sentence broken down for you as to the how, what, why, and so of course this has Japanese in it, but the explanations and all the questions are in English. They will really help you to truly understand how a sentence is broken down in Japanese. This next book I'm going to show you is something that I used while I was being taught Japanese by a friend of mine. And
God damn. How many books is she using? Oh my god. We need this many books to learn a language? Hey man. So what all do you think you're gonna learn if you just watch anime? You're gonna learn a couple of words. That's it. You're not gonna learn how to speak Japanese off of watching anime, guys. It doesn't work like that. And I guarantee you, how they talk in anime is more than likely not how they talk in real life. If you go to Japan and you just start speaking like you're an anime character, I guarantee they're probably going to think you're weird as fuck. So I would not recommend that.
that is Nihongo Fun and Easy. I actually have two of them. So these have a lot of tests in them, and it's also in English as well. These are basically like Genki if they were like just workbooks and if they were condensed a lot smaller. So this is really good if you want to like brush up on your Japanese, test yourself, making sure that you should use this kind of like on top of any other current textbook that you're using. So that was it for my recommendation for textbooks, but I also want to show you guys some textbooks that I borrowed from a friend. This is for me to study for the Japanese Language Proficiency Exam, which is also called the JLPT. There are 5 levels to the JLPT, N5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 being
I don't know what that is.
Your girl is skipping N5 and just going straight to N4. This was a recommendation by all my teachers and all my friends at school. And also N5 is not taken seriously enough, so N4 is really going to put me to the test, so wish me luck. So next is apps. So a lot of people were wondering what apps I use to study.
Rosetta Stone, Duolingo, Google Translate.
Japanese, and I have honestly way too many, so I condensed it down to some of the more useful ones. So I'm going to start off with the first ones I ever used, which was literally called Japanese and Kanji. So these work a lot like Duolingo, where it's kind of like that trivia style, and it's good to try and help yourself recognize certain kanji and recognizing certain sentences. Don't think that you're gonna get fluent from those. I would highly suggest that you use those kinds of apps on top of whatever you're learning. Considering I went pretty hard on studying, I very rarely ever use those apps. The next app I want to recommend to you guys is called Write Japanese. So this is something that I don't really use, but I wanted to share it for those of you that are trying to learn hiragana and katakana. And this is really good because it teaches you how to write, it teaches you stroke order, and it keeps making you repeat the hiragana and katakana until it feels that you have memorized.
Where does it teach you the stroke
So it's
order
kind
at?
of like a notebook slash kind of
Did I miss something?
esque type of app that is really good for those of you trying to start into hiragana and katakana. Okay, so the next app I want to talk about is called Kanji Garden. I quickly showed this in my school video and a lot of you were like, what is that app? It's called Kanji Garden, and I think it's really good to try and memorize kanji and to brush up on what you probably already know. Be careful when using this app because it's very easy to try and force yourself to learn as much kanji as possible. It's not gonna happen. Trust me, I have done this many times where I tried to like,
Ginger Ale, thanks for the
15 kanji
new
today.
subscription.
Nope,
You're
it
awesome.
didn't happen. So just take it very slow with this one. Basically, you test yourself on kanji, and anything that you haven't gotten right, then the app will comprise all of those kanji and put it into a new test and give that back to you and be like, okay, you didn't get these kanji right, so let's do it again. Moving on now, I'm going to introduce you guys to 2 apps that are really good for those of you that are serious learners
Duolingo?
Japanese, who already have the sentence structures down, who want to be more versatile and understand reading and comprehension. And these apps are called Todai Easy Japanese and Satori Reader. These both pretty much work the same way, but Todai Easy Japanese is basically news articles. It's essentially NHK. You can read the news, but in Japanese. and you can also set it to whatever level that you're at. But basically what it will do is if you're on Todai Easy Japanese, it will have the news article in front of you, and you can tap certain words and vocabulary, and you will get a breakdown of what that word is, what it means in that context, and then you can just slowly read it to yourself. Satori Reader is an app that also has a lot of different stories in it that work the same way. You can also change the settings according to what your Japanese level is at, and this is really good if you want to also read along with a native speaker because it also comes with audio. So this is a big plus when learning Japanese. This is if you really want to take it a step further. I'm just really bougie with this, but you don't have to get these, but it really helps. Okay, so that pretty much covers it for the books and the app section of this, but now I'm going to dive into more methods that I use to study Japanese. So getting right into it, I want to share an app that I kind of go on and off with that I think a lot of people have used in their life, called Hello Talk. And again, I'm not sponsored.
Never heard of it.
You may have seen this being mentioned in a lot of other YouTube videos. I legit think that Hello Talk is a good site because it's a social media app for language learners. And it's good because you can make captions, you can make posts, post photos, message, you can even call people and practice the language. And whenever you make a post or someone else makes a post, you can correct their post and it will show their original post, show the corrections that you made and why this is correct. And again, you can call them. I've called a few people. Luckily, they had no idea who I was. One thing I don't like about Hello Talk is that some people strictly go on it for dating, and I'm just like, I don't want to date. I just want to learn the language. So moving on, I want to talk about a website that I used to use before school called italki. This is also an app that you can get on your phone, and basically italki is really good for those of you that cannot afford the time or the money to go
I know
to proper
none of
school.
these.
So if you go on italki, you set your language, in this case to Japanese, and you will be given a catalog of native speakers and professors.
Oh, you
and
get a
tutors
tutor.
that are willing to sit down.
But you gotta
and
pay
teach
money.
you the language. And all of them have different prices per hour. I think on average my tutors were about like 20 bucks an hour, something like that, and I would see them about once or twice a week, and it was really effective. So I think that's really good, especially if you want to work from home. A lot of it is discipline. You gotta have the time to talk to them and keep studying even after your lesson. That's one of the biggest things. No matter what method you use, whether you're going to school or whether you have a private tutor or you're self-teaching yourself.
But here's the problem with that, right? If you try to learn a language, a new language, if you're not actually living in the country that speaks that language, you're going to forget a majority of it because you're not using it as much.
Yourself, apply everything you learned and just immediately start using it. Look, learning Japanese or any language, it's climbing mountains, you know? And when you look at Japanese, sometimes it feels like you're looking out to the ocean and all you have is some flippers on you. But just think about the end of what all of this will be worth. All the anime that you're going to be able to watch without subtitles, all the people that you're going to make jealous because you can read all this kanji, and being...
I mean, you could watch anime without subtitles if you want to. You just not gonna know what the fuck they saying.
Able to go around Japan without having to say, well, really without having to play charades. And I know I'm not fluent. I am nowhere near fluent, but I got over the first obstacle, which is confidence. And I think my Japanese honestly has gotten a lot better. Feels like somebody just...
Gosh, she lives in Japan. How else, like... How can we make that any clearer to you guys? That's why she's if she was living somewhere else, she wouldn't be that good in Japanese. I could be wrong, but she wouldn't be that good because she's not living in the native country, right? Compared to she's living there now, so she has to use that language every single day. So that's why she's going to build that muscle memory.
I don't know, just switch something in my brain and all of a sudden I can hear everyone. It feels so good, and I'm so excited for just seeing where my Japanese level is going to be at in the future. But I don't want to get too long into this because this video is already long enough as it is. But I appreciate you guys for watching. If you guys have any more recommendations for fellow...
She should have disclosed that she was like really living in Japan too. She kind of gave us false hopes right there. play a quick game of Yu-Gi-Oh. Just a quick game. What we get? Did we get some new things? Okay, nice. We're slowly grinding, guys. Okay, you get the magician girls. Okay, get this. Kiwi magician. Okay, chocolate magician girl. Magician souls. That's a good card. Where do we get trap tricks at, though? What's normal? Did we just miss out on El Shaddai's? Are they gonna let me go first? NH, what's up, man? Okay. Let's activate. Let's make this chain link 1 and this chain link 2. Just discard. Let's shuffle this back. Then what we have right here. Well, let's just go to attack. Actually, no, before we do that. Let's intern. Interesting. Don't know why they're doing that. Oh, nice. We got the spinny. There it is. That was that. It was NH down to play some WoW. I'm waiting on you. All right, I'm in.
Hey.
What's up, buddy?
Nothing. I didn't know you're gonna get on right when you said that.
Time to make some moves, man. Did you say you're gonna get the new Diablo game?
Nah, probably not.
Did you see the gameplay on it?
No, I haven't seen much of it.
For some strange reason, it looks... Diablo 3, in my opinion, looks better. I don't know. Might be just me.
I mean, all I really saw were like screenshots, and I'm pretty sure they were meant to make it look bad, so I didn't really judge it based on that.
Yeah, but they got the early access, so people are playing it. So I've been catching some streams on.
Yeah, I have a bunch of friends playing right now. There's more people on my friends list playing Diablo than anything else.
All right, let's see.
Oh, you should make a Death Knight sometime today.
Was that a character?
Yeah, so they start at level 55. And the way it used to be and the way it's going to be, starting, I forgot if it was Monday or Tuesday. They're changing it. I think they posted Monday, but I think it's actually Tuesday. You have to have a level 55 character on the server to make one.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, your first one you can just make anywhere. So if you wanted like a horde character, you can just make one and have a level 55 already on some other server that actually has horde.
That's the other alliance, right?
Yeah, the other faction.
Is that other faction even good?
Technically, yeah, the racials are better. Not for PvP, I guess, but everything else.
Alright, let's do this.
I got on the wrong account.
I guess I'll just wait for you to get on in game now. Hey, you know what I want to do?
Huh.
I want to do a virtual, like, battle. You down to do that?
Like a battleground?
No, like, I'm talking about, like, TCG.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have a camera?
No.
Buddy, you're gonna have to get a camera. What's this? Cobra
It's just
hatchling. I'm just gonna be walking around
So you
with
right
the
click
snake.
on it, it learns it. Then when you go to your character sheet, the one where you press C,
So go to my character, okay.
and you go to the pet tab, it'll be there.
Where's the pet tab? I see. Is it by character, reputation, and skills?
Okay. Find the Cobra in your bags and click on it. Right click on it. Now you should have that tab.
There we go. And just summon? Does he attack for me?
Yeah. No, it doesn't do anything. It just follows you around. It's just a little vanity item.
So he's like a little Pokemon. Like a little Pikachu.
So, in a later expansion, I think it was Mists of Pandaria. It could have been Cataclysm, I don't remember. That's the next one or the one after. They add in pet battles where you use those pets and like they battle each other. Level them up and everything. Just Pokemon.
Wait, where do streamers put the put their webcam at?
Over the chat.
Over chat, huh? So
That way somebody was to receive something to them, it doesn't appear on the screen.
Alright, right there. Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty decent putting it right there. Okay.
Alright, do you want to go to the dwarf area or the night elf area?
Hey man, this is
the dwarf one's a lot.
This is your world. I'm just living in it.
I guess it doesn't take that long to get to either. Let's go to the dwarf one.
Man, hey, you're gonna make me spend my hard-earned money?
Yeah, how much do you have?
I have 10 gold, 14 silver, and 9. What's
It's
that?
gonna cost you a
Copper?
whole 99 copper. So yeah, just slide the storm on.
You need something?
Man, I'm trying to get
When I
this
read the
bird in
tram
real
to,
life, man.
What'd you say?
I'm trying to get this thing that we're riding on right now in real life. Well, not real
Griffin,
life,
we'll get one later.
but in game, so I can just fly around, stop using money.
You get on level 60, but you can't use it in these areas. It's only in the higher level stuff.
When you said you don't have a camera?
No.
I mean, you're gonna have to go buy one now, so we could do some virtual stuff. Cause you got the space on your desk, right?
I can make space.
Man, your guy makes me laugh all the time how small you are with that big axe on your back.
I could have been a gnome and it'd look even more ridiculous. Oh, can't be a gnome pile then. You get the idea. Could have been a warrior.
You said warriors are bad now, right?
Yeah, they're... Warrior tanks are mediocre. Like, paladins are just way better. And warrior DPS is just awful. Like, they're, I think, dead last now. By quite a bit, too.
I do want to check out the latest version of World of Warcraft, though. I am interested in that.
Yeah, you do that sometime. You kind of just reach everything a lot faster than that, too. Get to max level.
So it's a more fast-paced game?
Yeah, for sure. Leveling, in particular, is way faster. But every time you see a little portal like this, it's an instance portal.
Mm-hmm.
I guess this one's not an instance portal, but I think like the ones that are blue are or something. But it's basically just a loading screen.
Wait, did it just take us somewhere?
Yeah, I guess this one's gonna get here first because the other side just left. Just wait here. Yeah, this takes us to the Dwarf and Gnome City.
Man, this looks like I'm about to get ready to get on a roller coaster.
You can run across too, it just takes way longer. I made that mistake when I started playing. I missed the tram, I was like, whatever, it's not gonna take that long to just run across it, right? I saw it pass me like 5 times.
Wait, so the train's supposed to be coming right here?
Yeah.
Can it kill us if I just jump in the way and get hit by it?
Nope.
Can I make this jump?
Like across the other side? No.
Ugh. I sure didn't. Oh, there's a train. Oh, I like this. Man, why would someone like run this whole distance though? That would take forever.
Yeah.
Wait, what objective are we doing right now?
We're just going to different zones to do some quests. The ones we have there are too high level.
Oh, because we have 7 quests right now that we haven't done yet, or that we need to do. Well, I have 7. I would assume you had the same.
You have something that I don't have. I don't think we need anything.
This little thing we're gonna talk to?
Oh yeah, get this
You're a
quest.
tall one.
I don't know if we're doing that, but it's the area we're going to, so we'll see. Actually, we want to go. Yeah, this was fun. There's actually another weapon trainer here. You can stop by. You can learn how to use axes.
I don't want to use an axe.
Oh yeah, we never picked talents last time. So press N.
Okay.
Go to the combat tree. It's the middle one. Not the middle talent, but like the tabs at the bottom.
Alright, what am I doing now?
You want to put your points into Improved Sinister Strike. It's the middle one on top. So yeah, every level starting at 10, you get 1 talent point. Put 2 into Improved Sinister Strike, then 1 into the one to the right of it. Then hit learn at the bottom. I have the stream open, it's just pretty far, or a few seconds behind. Yeah, first you want to go over here and get the flight path. You talk to this guy. I already have it because I'm a dwarf, so I start with it.
What can I do?
We're not going to fly out of here though, we have to run.
Okay. Crazy them little legs of yours be moving like that. You're a fast little dwarf.
Yeah. 8 more levels and they stop moving. We have mounts. The auction house here is this big building in front of me now. If you have to go buy stuff.
What?
Oh, you're about to hit 13. Let me trade you some things.
I could put that stuff on? It was red.
You can put it on once you level.
Oh, let me see what I have.
You don't have anything for those yet.
Hey, we need to go so I could sell some things.
We can just do that now.
Yeah, let's do that now. I'm trying to get some more moolah.
You're not gonna get much money for anything, you know?
Because you like splurging on rides. I gotta get to your level with cash.
Yeah, you can only afford like 1,000 of them. You can repair here
What
too.
can I get for you today?
All right. So let's see this right here. I don't want that. Don't want that. This. Is this good? The Footman tunic?
No.
Oh, I think that's what I got. That. Ooh, the white linen shirt. I want to keep that. And this is everything you got me. Oh, this I don't need. I don't want that. I think I am good.
Let's stop by the bank.
See you. got my attention. Watch your
Just
back.
put the anything you want to keep, you can just throw in here.
Oh.
So I guess the bag of marbles, the glowing wax sticks.
The bag of marbles, and then
It's in the
wax stick.
Yeah, the wax stick's right next to the marbles. Oh, you got it.
I could probably do my backpack too.
And the shirt, I guess. If you want to keep the shirt at least, just throw it in there. You can put all your cloth in there for now, I guess. The linen cloth that's in your backpack.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you really have to keep. Whatever equipment you have that you're gonna use. What I do is, if I have stuff I'm gonna use, I just put it in the last bag. Because that one fills up last, so it just sits far away from everything else I get. Alright, back outside. Once you have a mount, you can jump that gap without using the bridge.
What level do you have to be to get that?
20. It's kind of tight though with the slow mount. Do you want to jump off the side of the mountain or just go down the road?
Is there fall damage?
Yeah.
Then I don't want to.
It won't kill you. There's a bunch of spots you can land on.
It'll just hurt me a little bit.
Well, I guess we just jump off here anyway.
Look, I'm actually faster than you right here. Let's go. Oh, your guy caught up pretty. Dang.
You can just kind of run off the side here. You get an ability, it's like level 40 or something, I think, where you take significantly reduced. Well,
These bears are these
fall
bears? You know, oh, they're weak.
Yeah, this is all low level stuff. But you get an ability that makes you fall farther without taking damage. Then you get something else later on that helps with that too. So you can fall like very far distances without taking damage.
What was that?
Just above. In those icons in the top right next to the map.
Mm-hmm.
Those are your buffs. So Blessing Might is the one that I just put on you. Then the other one's just always active if you're within 40 yards of me.
So I got this for a good 10 minutes. I like it.
I can just do it again.
Does it stack?
No.
Oh.
As we change zones, we're gonna have to like travel a lot by foot. You can't just fly anywhere, you have to discover the place first. And Alliance in particular has to like swap between the zones a lot.
Mm. I wish we could travel faster.
Yeah, a little bit longer. This is the last like real run that we make without being able to move faster. Because the zone we go... So we do some quests here, then we go back to the one we were at before, Westfall. And after that we go to the one that we discovered like a long time ago.
Elder Cragboar. Oh, it's level 10. Dang, you almost killed that guy. One hit.
There's not much of a reason not to just kill things that are right on the way.
Man, your
Just free experience.
Your guy's really strong.
I just have a 200 weapon. It's really hard. I have a good weapon. The weapon I have scales with my level. So I'm just going to use this the entire way and it's just always going to be good. Whenever we played retail, the modern WoW, actually this isn't the wrong way. Is it? No, we're good. Whenever we play resale, you can buy the weapon I have and a bunch of armor like it that scales with your level. It like increases your experience gained. You can just buy it with gold, so I can just give you gold to buy all of it. So you have like half of your equipment the whole time.
Where you get all the gold from just starting the game off?
Just starting off, you.
Should we get this guy? This quest?
I don't. I was just getting anyway. I don't remember if this is one that we do. Yeah, why not? Let's just do it. It's right here. Normally, like when the server first starts, just start off getting gold. It takes ages to get anywhere. But as it is now, anything that you gather with mining is very expensive. Well, relatively expensive for the level.
I need to get close.
So if you want to make money from start, you just have mining. Someone just called up. We'll have to wait. You can equip your the ring and the neck that I gave you there.
Oh, I can equip it now?
Yeah. Here's the bear. You can just right click on stuff to equip it. Yeah, like just starting out on a new server, it's really terrible money, but what a lot of people do is they get skinning. Anytime you kill a beast, you can skin it if you have skinning. And it gives you some leather, which isn't worth very much. But, it's just a little bit of raw money if you just sell it to a vendor. Because when a server first starts out, no one has money, so...
Right.
You can't really sell things. I don't know, that'd be something fun to do.
Seems like a good way to farm money.
Yeah, it really doesn't give you that much. I don't think it's even worth the time. It's like the only option you have.
Here there. Hey, good.
Normally that dagger would be very nice, but you don't need it.
Watch, get her back.
I guess it's a little bit better than your offhand sword, but you'd have to enchant it.
Where's my offhand sword? Oh.
Like I can make that enchant myself, so I just made a bunch of them. But it's better to use it on things that are gonna last a bit longer.
Could you like double enchant something?
No.
What's this guy doing?
Disconnected probably. You're just running in place. Alright, finally made it to the next zone. We're not gonna be here too long though. We just have to get to like, I don't know, 15 or 16. I definitely missed the entrance here.
Interest you on a
Alright,
pint?
just turn in the quest and get the
Off
other
with
two
you.
this guy has.
What's that? I
Be
don't know
good.
what that is.
What's on your mind? Off with you. Talk to me. Watch your back. Off with you. Interest you on a pint? Be good. You got my attention.
Current quest. Got those two. What do we get?
Watch your back.
We get that. Okay.
Be good.
I have no idea what that is.
We're gonna pick this up.
Did you leave?
Yeah, you can just jump
Okay.
out the window.
What are you?
I'm just on the other side of the building.
Oh.
Yeah, so that talent you took makes sinister strike, the ability you're using normally costs 45 energy, but it makes it cost 40.
My 1 and 2?
Yeah. You can get rid of one of those, you don't need both.
How do I get rid of it?
Hold shift and drag it off. If you have it locked, you have to hold shift, otherwise you can just drag it off. I don't know if it's locked by default.
I'll just get rid of it? Oh.
Yeah, you want to keep whichever one the macro was that I had you make last time.
I don't know which one it was.
Just drag both off, put the macro back on, I guess. You can't go wrong.
How do I check? Can I check it?
Not really.
I need to get closer.
Alright, so how do I do that?
Type /M. Then just drag it back on. The icon in that menu.
What do you type?
/M.
No, like, oh, there we go. It just automatically types
Oh.
if I go in there. So I click this? Or no, the specific macros, right?
Yeah, you drag it out. It's, I guess one,
general?
if you want it on one. Yeah, it's the general one. It doesn't matter where you put it, really.
Alright, so I'm good now, right?
Yeah.
Alright, good deal.
There's actually another quest we get for these. Did we get it yet? Oh yeah, we don't. We actually want to leave this spot right now.
You said leave
We're
this
just gonna
spot?
come back anyway.
I need a target.
Got me some good old ice cold milk. How'd you get over there?
I just jumped through. You don't have to do that though, you can just go around. There's a lot of chests here, it's weird. The third one over there. We can just go back for it later, it's not worth it. It's really never worth going every way for a chest out in the world. You just never have anything good. Well, they can, but it's extremely unlikely. Especially at this level, there's just never going to be anything.
What's my 3 do? Throw?
It's a ranged attack, so if you want to aggro something from range, you just throw at it. Actually, you throw it pretty fast, so it's pretty useful for that.
Not ready yet.
Oh, okay.
It's too far away.
That tarantula reminds me of Eight-Legged Freaks. Have you ever seen that movie?
No.
It's a pretty good movie.
If you're a hunter, you can have that as a pet.
Bro, where'd my snake go?
Oh, when you fly on a flight path, it just despawns it. You just have to go back to the menu and bring it back out. You can skip that wander poster. We're not gonna end up doing that.
Alright.
It's too high level. What's in here? I mean, might as well just pick up all of this. If we don't do it, we don't do it, whatever.
No! Keep your feet on the ground!
Is there another one in here, or is just that one guy?
No, it's just, there's 2.
Down there? No, that might be just you.
I think you... Oh, it's probably dwarf only, the one that I got. Yeah, that's what it is.
There's this guy right here.
Yeah.
Great to meet
That's the one that sends us back to that
Safe
cave we were just at.
travels. Keep your feet on.
And over here in this inn, there's a, there should be a cooking quest, I think.
I've the finest wares in the land.
I already bought the stuff for it.
How'd you know we were gonna need that?
Welcome.
I just remember this quest was here, so I looked
Keep
it
your
up.
feet on the ground.
Like, dang, you remember exactly how much it was.
I didn't remember that. I just looked it up online.
Oh.
I just remember there was a quest here for that. This is the fight path. And now we get to the cave.
Wait, how many screens do you have?
Just 2. I'd actually like to use a 3rd.
How big is your desk? Do you have a pretty big one?
It's exactly the size of a door.
Oh, that's
Because
big.
there's
That's
a door.
yeah. Oh, you have a door as a desk? You
Yeah,
got it.
with
You
one
got
of
it
the wires
made.
cut off.
Did you make that yourself?
Yeah, I made it with my dad. A while back. See, it sounds like a decent idea, right? Because, like, my idea was, it'll be easy because there's, like, already a hole in it for the door handle. I can just put all the cables through that.
Yeah, and you could have made your
But,
own holes, too. No, that's
the problem
actually...
is it's hollow, so anything that hits it's just really loud.
Oh, you got a hollow one, not a...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying.
And it's really thick, so, like, nothing clamps to it. It's kind of annoying. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Didn't really work out that great, but it's fine. It works.
Wait, does your desk have drawers?
So it has a leg on one side and it has shelves on the other that it sits on top of.
Oh, and you and
I don't
your
have
dad,
I don't have
did
drawers,
all
but I
that
have
together?
shelves.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It was some shelves that I had brought back from my apartment when I was in San Antonio.
When were you in San Antonio?
Like 2013 or something.
You lived there?
Yeah, for a year. I went to school there and moved back.
UTSA?
Yeah.
How'd you like it over there?
That's fine. Don't like it so much at the time, but looking back, it's not bad.
Yeah, I would like to get something like the size of a desk for a computer. Or for a computer desk, the door. That would
There's
be...
plenty of space, so stuff so much junk on it.
Yeah. Do you put your computer on top of the desk?
Nah.
No, you still keep it on the ground? Oh, dang.
Yeah, I keep it on the floor, which is bad, but whatever. It just gets really dusty.
There should be a chest over here.
Yeah, you can grab it. Yeah, there's something about these chests. I guess they just respawn really fast. Because the one over here is back up too.
I don't have enough energy. Target. I need a target.
Let's go back and go in the cave. We need to get some stuff that's inside too, I think. Alright, make sure you loot these two. They drop an item we need for a quest. I'll let you get them for a while.
What are we getting?
Ears from these kobolds.
Okay, so we're getting the ears, okay.
You know, kind of BS if you ask me that it aggroes when I walk up behind it and it doesn't drop an ear.
Man, we need 12 ears? Damn.
Yeah, it's gonna take quite a few kills. But there's so many of them, it's fine. There's a rare spawn right around the corner. I don't know if this one drops anything special, probably not. Right.
What's this?
That's for one of the other quests we have. We each have to get 4 of those. There's a few back here. Oh, I daggered everything.
I keep missing this guy.
It's because it's higher level than you. You have a higher chance to miss. I guess a lower chance to hit. Dropped a mail chest. There's a miner's gear here that you can loot.
70 is for requests?
Yeah. Need 4 of them. Oh, another chest.
There's a lot of chests in this game.
This spot in particular seems to have a lot. It's not normally like this. There's another miner's gear.
I didn't want to take that dude's kill.
It's good etiquette. Hey, there's another miner's gear, last one. I was hoping to be one of those corner. Thing instantly respawn.
Man, I knew I wasn't seeing things.
Yeah, the stuff here respawns really quickly. Like they spawn faster the faster they die. And there's somebody else here killing them. So you'll see that happen sometimes.
How many do you have? Do you have all 12?
I have 8. I think you're done, right?
No, I need, like, I think I have 7.
Oh, okay.
Do we get it by killing these tunnel rat vermins too?
Yeah. You probably should stick to that area, there's more of them.
You talking about the cave?
Yeah, like outside of it even. There's some on the other side. No. Oh yeah, there's a little camp.
Yeah, I just need 3 more. Yo, that little, me throwing a dagger, that does like no damage.
Yeah, it's only good for pulling things too. If there's like a few mobs kind of close together, like close enough that you don't want to aggro all of them, if you run into them, you can just throw one of them.
So one of them comes to me? Oh, that makes
If they're
sense.
really close, you'll still get like anything close by them. I'm done with it, so you can just loot whatever I call now. I guess I can see if they have the item.
I might need some help over here. Like, you know, I really can't fight 2 people on my own.
No, you're fine.
Oh, I got 12 now.
Okay. Now... Oh, we have to go to the northeast. Or northwest. Yeah, the chest is back.
Oh, dang, they got little daggers they could throw too?
Yeah, some of them.
They're aggroed on us. Oh, they finally stopped. I was getting a little scared right there.
Yeah, most of the time you can run away from stuff pretty safely. It's like an open area like this. You don't run into other things.
What's on your mind? Watch your back.
Wait, did I?
Off with you.
Thought
How
we
are
completed
you?
this, right?
Watch your back.
No.
Off with you.
We did the other one.
Be
Oh, I
good.
thought we did both of them.
But the other
Here
quest
there.
was from the other spot that we were at.
Off with you.
The zone kind of sucks, actually. Everything's so spread out. It's a nice change for me because I never really do this one. I guess there's a reason for that.
Well, they actually have a calendar in this game. Let us know what day it is. It's pretty interesting.
If you click on that, it shows you a calendar too, like in-game events on it.
How are you? See you soon. Safe travels. Be good.
Oh, there's a quest somewhere over here. Oh no,
It's
that.
the one in poster. Oh yeah, it's level 22. There's no way. I thought we did more here before we went to the other side. I guess not. Yeah. If you keep going south here, it takes
Wait,
you to like level 40 soon.
I could duel you?
Yeah.
Like we could literally just fight each other right now?
Yeah.
What? Yeah, let's duel real quick. We're not gonna kill each other.
I keep clicking follow. Yeah, you can't. You just stop at 1 HP.
I challenge you to a duel. Dang. I didn't even do nothing to you.
And my weapon hits really hard. Not too fair. No, like you don't have enough abilities. There's like no way you'd beat a paladin as well.
Hey, you said you said you had an iPhone, right?
Yeah.
I'm about to look that up. We could probably use that iPhone as the webcam.
I have a laptop with a webcam. There's got to be some way to make it work.
Well, you're gonna need to like,
yeah,
see my field and everything. Matter of fact, I need to actually set up my top-down view.
Well met. Safe travels. See you soon. What?
Well, the night elf's done so much better than this for efficiency.
Oh, a level
Wizards are pretty
18.
powerful. Yeah. You're gonna miss a lot.
I'm only doing like 8 and 6 damage.
Yeah, it's gonna be like just instant striking damage. So.
Oh man, hold on. Why are we here? Why are we fighting this thing? Like I'm only on like level 14 or something. Actually, no, I think I might have gone up a level.
Figure it's just 2 quests, maybe it'd be okay. I don't think it's worth it.
At least I can level up pretty fast though.
Just go to a different spot.
How do we check our quest?
Oh.
How do you remember those hotkeys? Just by playing for so long?
The hotkeys you get pretty easily because you use them a lot.
Pleased to meet you. Off and away. Alrighty then.
Oh, can we go swimming in this? Oh, we can.
Yeah, we're gonna go the other way and get some more quests though. I think we get sent over there anyway.
Well, I could have sworn I was just on level 14. How am I still on level 14 with the low experience gauge? That's weird. Was I not on level 14 when we started?
No, you were 12. We were both 12, just about to hit 13. You got dazed there. If something hits you from behind, it has a chance to daze you. So you can do like weird stuff where you like jump and turn around before it hits you so it doesn't daze you. You'll kind of get the hang of that eventually. Like, I'll do it on this buzzard. I gotta just keep jumping and turning around when it's about to hit me. That way I keep moving forward and it can't daze me.
What does daze actually do to you?
It slows you, and if you mount it, it dismounts you. That's when it gets really annoying, that's when you have a mount. So you can't get on a mount while you're in combat.
Alright, we got two there's one.
How are you? See you around.
Oh, this one's timed. That's fine.
14 minutes. Well, really 15.
That's pretty generous.
Hi. Off with you.
Alright, just jump out after you get it.
Alright, so we're gonna do this one that's timed right now.
Yeah, it's just stuff right around us.
Kill 6 mountain buzzards.
There's a handful of time quests we'll do like throughout leveling. None of them are particularly strict on the timer.
Are these
Like
birds popular?
Huh?
I'm trying to see, because I don't feel like I see a lot of the birds flying around.
Yeah, there's not too many of them.
Oh, I see one. There you are. Dang, how are you on level 16? Dang. Oh, it's for both of us.
Yeah, we both get credit.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of funny, we can almost do the other quest and come back before the timer runs out. I don't know what the drop rate is on the other stuff. Maybe not. We have Briarthorn. It's an herb to the right of us. That stuff used to be pretty expensive. It has a chance to drop another herb. That's actually really expensive.
I hit him with 6 damage with my throwing knife.
So actually, if you had herbalism, you'd be making good money, like, in this level range for a bit. But it really dies off later on. So every time you herb, anything, like, around this zone's level and, like, the next one or two, it has a chance to drop this thing called Swift Thistle. And they sell for, like... I think if you're Briarthorn, it's like a 20% chance to get it or something. They sell for, like... I think they're like 7 gold on this server. Which is pretty ridiculous for low level herb. You'll see why eventually. I'm glad we made it in time. Close one.
Ooh.
Oh, it gives us another time quest.
Safe travels. See you later.
Oh, we forgot to go to the weapon trainer.
So I got the bow and arrow.
You can't even use either of them.
I can't use this?
Okay, can you use the bow? Oh, nope. It's okay, the throwing knives are better anyway.
I need to be proficient in this.
Bows and guns are really slow. They do a little more damage though.
I have a lot of mail stuff. I need to get rid of that.
That's what the big bags are for, so you can go less often. Oh, there's one. Oh, hit escape and go to interface.
Alright, what am I doing there?
Go to display.
Okay.
And status text at the bottom, change it to numeric value.
Which one?
Status text. It's at the bottom on the left. It's not like for your health and stuff, it's gonna show a number for it instead of just being a blank color.
Oh, okay. How does he not get dazed off me hitting him from the back?
You can't daze things. Only NPCs can. Time do we have left on this? 8 minutes. We have to go back anyway. I'm gonna say maybe we can just go do another quest. We have so much time left in the timer since we're right by it. I don't think we can do both.
I don't have enough energy.
I think we probably just do... There should be like another quest after this. We probably just do that, and the 2 we have around the lake, then we just leave. I think we'll be good by then. We really just have to get to like 15.
I'm trying to see. I don't want to look at the quests I complete. I want to look at the ones I haven't completed on L. Is there a way to do that?
So, like, you mean on the right side of your screen?
You know, like, not on the right side. I'm talking about when I hit quest log.
Oh.
Like, I don't want. I don't want.
There's no way to like filter it or anything.
Got you. dang, I'm fighting 2 bears now.
Whenever you make a Death Knight, you can just make it on this server if you want to. It doesn't really matter that much.
What server is it? Is this server big with like player versus player?
No, because there's like no horde on it. There's like pretty much just one server at this point that has any reasonable amount of PvP. That is the end of this question. Okay. Whenever we finish here, we can clean out the quest log a bit. Get rid of stuff that we're not doing.
Alright.
At the Night Elf Zone, you get like, I don't know, like 12 quests or something when you go there. And you just kind of go in a circle and do all of them, then turn them all in. It's super nice. We're not even gonna do that many quests here, and we're running like all over the place to do each one. Zone's actually super slow. Oh, you have more talent points if you want to use them.
Will you press again for that to open that up?
And you're just gonna keep doing dual wield specialization.
I actually kind of want. Is this my throw?
No, that's Oh, you haven't even dragged your abilities out that you have. You don't want that talent though. It's not particularly good.
Then just keep doing improve sinister strike.
You already have 2 points in that. That's the maximum. So you do the one next to it, on the right. Someone else is doing this quest. I guess it's probably fine.
Is that my basic attack? Dual wield specialization?
Yeah, it's just your auto attacks.
Oh, okay.
This dude's really gonna walk in front of me and hit the one I was running toward. And there's like a million of these things everywhere. What's the point?
Well, we gotta kill the crocodiles.
Yeah. We'll have to kill quite a few of them, I think. We need 5 meat, 6 skins.
Where are we looting them?
Yeah, you have to loot them.
Okay.
Let's just go to the islands to the north. There's another quest we're doing there. Oh yeah, so press P. That brings up your spell book with like all the abilities that you train go there. You have to drag them out to whatever key you want them to be on.
Oh, so it goes there? Okay. I'm about to take a look at that once I'm done with all this. I'm gonna need some heals whenever you get a chance.
Yeah, you're fine.
Dang. Oh my gosh. Jessica, can you heal me, please? Alright, so P. So auto attack.
You don't need that. Most things in there you're not going to use. So go to the. There's some tabs on the right. Go to the next one.
I think I have that will to survive already. Throw.
Yeah, it's already on there.
So I have everything.
Yeah, go on the right side. There's 4 tabs. You're just in the general one right now. So check assassination. You should have some stuff.
Oh, right
in there.
here.
No, you moused over it a second ago.
Yeah, assassination.
Okay, yeah. So slice and dice.
Mm-hmm.
That just makes you attack faster. That's really good. It puts a buff on you for a few seconds. It depends on how many combo points you use. So drag that down to your bars.
I already have Sinister Strike.
Yeah.
Gouge. Is Gouge good?
Staggers.
It's
Gouge is on there.
I have Gouge already?
No. The only one you have from there is Sinister Strike.
Is Gouge good, though?
Yeah, it's useful. It costs a bunch of energy, but it incapacitates whatever you hit with it. So it's not exactly stunned, but it can't move. It's basically stunned, but any damage would break it.
Ooh,
so if you're trying to run away from something, you can use Gouge on it and run away.
Actually, I want to put stealth at 9.
So when you go into stealth, it changes your bars, so you can just put sap on that one and pickpocket.
So put it where though? In these bars?
Use stealth first. Like go into stealth.
So go right here.
No, like use. Oh yeah, you have stealth on, yeah. Yeah, so just drag them down anywhere there.
Okay. What's pickpocket? I know what pickpocket is, but
you can usually only use it on humanoids. But if you walk behind them while you're stealth, you can use pickpocket and it steals some money and like sometimes items. You don't really get.
How do I get out of stealth mode? There we go. I just click it.
Yeah. There's an item you have to loot over here. I don't know if you got it yet.
I think I got something over here.
Did you?
Yeah, it was right here.
Okay. Oh, there's one over here. Or, I was looking at the stream. Yeah. Okay. Go back to your spellbook though. You had a few other ones that are good. In the combat tree. Like, evasion's nice. If you have like a bunch of stuff hitting you, it makes you dodge more. I think it's 50%. And sprint's just a move speed increase. Backstab you won't actually use.
I won't use backstab?
You have to have a dagger. And you can only use it from behind the target, so you never really get to do that while you're leveling. Because if something's hitting you, you're always going to be facing the front of it.
Oh, this sprint I like.
Yeah. It's gonna be really nice until you level 20. And you're not anyway, so it's a bit less useful.
Do I even do anything with that attack?
With Gouge?
Yeah.
It doesn't really do much damage.
I can't loot that right now.
You mainly use it if you're trying to run away from something. Stuns are different than incapacitates, but it'll just be stuck there for a few seconds until it takes damage. Did you get the screwdriver?
Screwdriver. I did just get the screwdriver. That's a lot of people here.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I guess it's fine. We need some experience from killing stuff. This is a lot more killing than I thought it would be, just to pick up 4 items. Also, if something's casting a spell, you can use Gouge to interrupt it. You get another ability soon. I think you can actually train it at level 14. That just interrupts the cast.
I can't do that.
There's another item over here.
I don't have a target.
Here's the last one. This one actually, let's wait for the respawn. It's up again right here.
There's something in here. Oh, this?
Yeah. You should be done with that quest now.
Oh, I don't think I am. I don't see something that said all items were taken.
Open the quest log. What was the name of it? Bingle's missing supplies.
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
I had the stream behind for some reason. That's weird.
What about the stream?
I think it just started buffering for me or something and ended up.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I ended up
my stream's naturally delayed. I have it
yeah,
delayed.
It's been delayed a little bit, but it was like way behind. Like I was looking for the quest line, I saw you like fighting someone. I was like, "What's he fighting? What's going on?" Yeah, it was just like a minute behind us. I guess we kill some more crocolists and hope they actually drop the things.
Well, we have everything, don't we?
Nah, we didn't do the crocolisk one.
Oh.
I think we might skip it though. The drop rate seemed pretty bad. If this one doesn't drop anything, we're just gonna leave. Oh, it dropped something, so I guess we're staying.
What are combo points?
So every time you use some of your abilities, like your abilities either build combo points or spend them for the most part. Like Sinister Strike and Gouge, I think are the only abilities you have right now that give you combo points. Then Eviscerate and Slice and Dice use them. So you build up combo points and you just spend them on the other abilities. But
where is it at? Where would a combo point be at on the screen?
when you look at the target frame, like next to your character, there's 5 dots, and they like turn red as you get combo points. Slice and Dice is generally the one that you want to use.
Yeah, but I need combo points for that.
Yeah, that's what you want to use them on most of the time. You won't really use the Eviscerate very much.
Not ready yet. That ability isn't
Alright, make sure you start looting these now I'm done. Actually wasn't too bad, we just got kind of unlucky at the beginning.
I have 1 out of 6.
Yeah, you need 6 skins, 5 meats. The meat I actually could have bought ahead of time, but you can't buy the skin. I figured we'd just get the meat while we're doing it anyway. They're like a gold each.
I got 3 skin.
Oh, the meat's not that bad.
Alright, I got 1 meat finally.
You don't want to just use Gouge regularly. It's just a waste of energy. It doesn't really do any damage. You just want to use it.
When do I want to use it then?
You just want to use it when you're trying to run from something, or there's a meat on this one. If you're trying to run from something, or if you're trying to stop it from casting.
But I thought Gouge is how I get points.
Sinister Strike also gives you a combo point, and it does a lot more damage. And it costs less energy. So what do you got now on this?
Let's see. What's it called?
Crockless Content.
I need 1 more meat.
I guess we can just go across. Probably get it. You have to go that way anyway. If If not, this is a terrible idea. Whatever. Are there even Cryclists over here? I thought there was more than just this one. Oh well, it has it anyway.
Oh, I got it. We're good. How you loot really fast? How do you loot that fast?
I have some add-on that makes it go faster. I don't remember which one it is though. I don't have one that has that feature, but I have it turned off. So I don't know what's actually causing it.
Hey! Be seeing you. You have a
Oh, we have
great
to go
day
back
now.
to the little hunter lodge.
I think after this quest, I'm about to call it a night.
Alright. Yeah, we can go back to,
Do you go back to the inn?
Yeah.
But no, the inn's probably too far from where we're at now.
Well, we might as well just run there, too. That's the last quest we have to turn in back there, anyway.
Dang, my character's gonna get to the point where I'm gonna have like multiple things I gotta press. It's gonna be, it's gonna look hectic from the videos I've seen people playing. I'm like, man, how do they press all those buttons all like that? Like it's like 1 through 9, then like F1 all the way like F12.
It's not that bad. You just kind of make sure you do right as you level and just get used to it. Like think about like any other game you play. You don't really think about exactly what you're pressing.
Well, there's not that many things to press.
Yeah, but like.
But in WoW, there's a lot. Like you literally are using a lot of keys in WoW.
Yeah, you get used to it though. It's really not that bad. You get a lot of abilities that you don't use very often too.
What can I do for you? See you soon.
Yeah.
Safe travels.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Watch your back.
You can use the Hearthstone.
No. Yeah, we're not gonna do that quest.
That's crazy though. I just like really realized Hearthstone is like the game as well.
Yeah, it's named after the in-game item. It's got the same icon.
You still play Hearthstone?
No. Every once in a while, like very rarely, I'll log on and play a few games on Classic. That would suck to fall there. You have to run through all those level 18s.
I wish I had buffs like that. What buff do I
Yeah,
have?
Roots don't get any.
I just have, what, Will to Survive? That's really the only buff I have, it looks like.
It's not really a buff, it just takes you out of stuns and stuff like that. Yeah, at some point we should take some time and like, rather than just go do quests, set up your UI a bit. You get it working a bit better.
Yeah, I'm starting to get a little beefy now.
Get some add-ons.
So I'm starting to get some attacks. So I might
Yeah.
need those
The nice thing is, you get like the majority of the ones that you're going to be using regularly very early.
Where are we going? Oh, Shinsky?
What'd you say?
I said, where are we going?
We're going back to Thelsamar for the end. The last quest turn in.
Why don't we use our stone to get over there?
It doesn't take us there. We didn't change it. Unless you changed it. I don't know.
Oh, I know. I didn't change it.
We're not supposed to change it here because we're going back to where we were. So rather than have to like take the tram all the way back or fly, the tram's actually a little bit faster. We just use the Hearthstone and go straight back there.
Oh, we gotta go back on the train?
No, we get to skip that because we didn't change our Hearthstone.
Oh.
We are gonna go back to that city though. Just to like go to the trainers and like that's it, just go to the trainers.
What's on your mind?
I guess you might as well get the follow-up quest. It just takes us to that city.
Was there another quest we have to turn in, or was that it?
No, that was it.
Alright, where's the inn at? So we could just... Is there an inn over here?
Right where I'm standing right now actually counts as being in an inn. Even though it's right outside of it. Yeah, this building over here is...
So this is the inn?
Yeah.
Are we gonna make this our new inn?
No.
No?
Yeah, if you have to log out, you can just log out here. Or if you want to, you can just fly back to Ironforge first and log out there. Either way.
No, I'll just log out here.
Alright.
Alright, Cincy. I'll see you on Monday. And wow.
Yep.
We did a lot of good stuff right now, looks like.
Actually, make the Death Knight before you get off. You can still log off.
Where do we make the Death Knight at?
I think it's still open on Monday. Let me just check real quick. Because they're changing it. It should be changed on Tuesday. But I'm pretty sure they're posted on Monday for some reason. Oh, as of maintenance, okay. So never mind, we're good. Let's do it on Monday.
Alright then, buddy. I'll see you on Monday then.
Yep, later.
Later. Alright guys, I'm getting off. About to catch some Z's. I'll probably get on tomorrow, we'll see. Later.